So since the Sunday is a big boy. It's a big puzzle. So let's get cozy. Let's grab a blanket. Let's grab a pillow. Let's grab some tea. Maybe a little snack. And let's do the Sunday. Breakout performance. Is this going to fit in our beautiful screen? It is. Oh, there's a Y down here already. Interesting. What's that about? Haven't seen that before. Okay. One, getting into some hot water. Maybe someone who's like getting into a spa. What's the name for that? Exceeds 21, you bust. Poise under pressure, you're calm, you're something. Prison-related drama, released in the 90s. And it's a 2-word clue, and it's referencing this. So here's our theme clue. The lead role in 3 and 6 down. Okay, we'll understand what's going on. It's a breakout performance is the theme. So some kind of Prison Break was a thing, but 94 is way too early for that. There was a HBO show, but that was called Oz, and that's not 2 giant words. And it was also not 94. We'll come back. Axe with an axe, maybe lops. Ahead of, maybe that. Okay, let's see what's happening on our crosses. Who's getting into hot water? Oh, maybe a boiler. Cry from a treehouse. What do you say when you're in a treehouse? Turned on an axis. You spun. You swiveled. Crash. Pause. Textures alternative to an eye roll emoji. Maybe shaking my head. Ooh, this looks weird. Poise under pressure. Let's come over here. Home monitors. What do you have in that monitors your home? Instrument strummed in the train song Hey Soul Sister. I think that's a ukulele. Ukulele? A lot of E's and L's. Popular gala venue. Maybe the Met in New York City. Sneaky boys. Sneaky doggies. I don't know. Home monitors. Oh, maybe that's an umpire, like home base in baseball. Sneaky pets. Glasses, maybe specs. Cashmere is soft. Like an S there. Maybe, if that's your social security numbers. Imagine casually. Neolithic. 16-time gig for Steve Martin. Probably an SNL host. Doesn't rule out. Keeps open. A real no-brainer. Something fool. What's this? Honorific from Sanskrit. Maybe Shri? Ways off. Exits, like ways off of the freeway. Sneaky Pete's. Oh, so is this a ukulele? And that's an utter fool. Okay, imagine casually. Suppose. Sounds good. Genre for Fall Out Boy. Emo pop? Pollution regulating. The EPA, is that right? Seems right. Her Majesty's something. Isn't this like a British ship is like HMS Her Majesty's Service or something? Cup or a cone? First admonishment. Measured in beats per minute. Heart rates. Heartbeats. The forward flop is the Edsel. Oh, the Simpsons movie references the EPA. Interesting. Wrinkle free. Maybe it's ironed out. Colorful ingredients and some cookie recipes. How about M&Ms? I love a good M&M cookie. Haven't had one in forever though. So a portrayer of the lead role. This doesn't. Does this look like an? Oh, Tim. Wait a second. Tim Robbins. For some reason, I was thinking of a TV show. But if we're talking Tim Robbins, we're talking the Shawshank Redemption, which means I don't think this is Boiler. The Shawshank Redemption. Maybe we'll see Morgan Freeman in here. So maybe a butler is getting into hot water. Oh, so this doesn't look right. Wait a second. From a treehouse, you say up here. So maybe we're wrong again. We're wrong again. This is Hughes, to hack with an axe. So this is a bather. I was thinking a butler, like a butler gets you hot tea. You're getting into a hot bath. Yeah, which means this is a plum. Turned on an axis, slewed. It doesn't look, something looks weird about that. Maybe that's a thing though. The Shawshank Redemption. This is the only clue I don't love up here, but we'll come back. A reef lurker is an eel. Wait, so what's this? What's his name? It's Andy Dufresne or something? I don't know if this is how you spell it. It's like a French last name. Let's look at our crosses over here. Brian Eno. Yo, on the down low. I feel like that's this. I'm not too confident in the last name. It's Doof something. Erase from one's memory, you unsee. Peppa Pig, maybe that's Tots. I mean, it's kids, right? But that's definitely Eno. Yeah, so this is psst. So Paleolithic. We have Neolithic and Paleolithic. That's kind of cool. Grows dimmer, fades. Oh, but maybe wanes. And it's like this, Dufresne. Become stuck. Something in a rut. Student success grants. Maybe the NEA. Basis for a feud is a beef. Section of Westminster Abbey. Another British clue. Maybe Poets Corner? It's just a word that fits. To sweeten the deal. As a bonus. Come back up here, see if we can round this out. US currency is $1. Body type, blood type. First admonishment, don't. Thus far to date. So do we like tempos? Yeah, beats per minute tempos. All right. Things are coming together. Maybe this is Poets Corner. Could also be Poems Corner. Does Tim Robbins have an E there? Something isn't clicking there for me. Let's come back over here. Negative influence on others. Bad apple. Olympians on stunt bikes. Ex-gamers. Date on a debit card is your expiration date. Kicks back. Relaxes. Oh, BMXers are the stunt bikers. Resort town in Alberta. Well, it's like, I don't know how to spell this. It's like Banff, but maybe one of these is an N. Banff. What's this? Declines to, won't. Yeah, I think this is an M. What was I thinking? Doe. Shout out Homer Simpson. Didn't we just talk about the Simpsons because of the EPA? Rudder found in nature. So it's like a stingray or something. They have their little tail. It's like their rudder. Do we call that something? This is the worst. Bulgarian or Bosnian? Is that a Slav? Curriculum. I think this is a Latin thing. Something like that. Lightning fast hedgehog. We know that's Sonic. Are you okay to drive? Good question. Yeti igloo if we're talking coolers. So the worst might be ugh. To do. Maybe a fuss, a muss. So rudder found in nature. A fish. Fish tail. Maybe I'm wrong about this BAMF thing. Receptacle for soaking before pedicure. A foot tub. I don't know if that's right, but it fits and it seems like a thing. Rap group. Would that be NWA? Decks with cards numbered 1 through 21. Maybe tarots. Ain't gonna happen. No way. Fishman. Doesn't look right, does it? Redemption. Shawshank Redemption. We'll come back up here. Let's see. Expressed. Said. Houdini's signature feat, or a hint to the circled squares. Okay, we have to uncover some circled squares, but Houdini was an escape artist. Escape act, maybe? He would like tie himself up or like submerge himself underwater. He was like David Blaine way back before David Blaine. Picks back. Is that just reset? Bad luck, I guess. It was my turn, that's all. I was in the path of the... something. This is the Copa America, which means maybe that's a foot spa. Which means kickback is rests. Fall accessory. It is almost fall. Bygone channel that launched with the 2-hour pilot of Star Trek Voyager. With the 3 letters of the P. A 4x100 relay. It's a track race. It's a event. That's AIDS. Juice drinks. The Heart of Georgia. I think this might be Macon. It was my turn. I was in the path of that looks like torpedo, which I don't remember as a quote from the movie, but that kind of makes sense. What channel are we talking about? I'm a little stuck up here. So, fall accessory. Maybe that's a parachute. I'm thinking fall like pumpkin spice lattes, but this means like falling down. Expressed with a P doesn't feel great. On a scale of 1 to great, feels kind of bad. Expressed. Let's see what's happening over here. A brainy bunch. Maybe the Mensons, the IQ thing. The White House grounds have 18 acres. Is it that big? Lane for carpoolers, the HOV lane. Take inventory. If you take inventory, you're counting up stuff, but why is there a question mark? Oh, maybe if you rob, you're taking the inventory. Certain online videos snippet. Is this a YouTube? YouTube clip? Shout out YouTube. Clip may not be right, but it's YouTube something. Book gets booted. Conditional coding word could be else. Ape-like might be simian. Online pings, instant messages. The Aussie Sprinter could be an emu. Overplay, ham up. I read that as pay. Okay, so this is Poet's Corner, because that could be hit a rut. I couldn't see that being an H, but now we see. Downwind is a lee. Office building unit. Maybe suite, abbreviated. Hey, I'm walking here. Watch it. Shout out Dustin Hoffman, Ratso Rizzo. Good joke, ha. What's going on around here? Artemis, that's got to be NASA, right? Okay, wait. Torpedo doesn't look great because this looks like team event. So tornado makes a little bit more sense. UPN, was that a channel? Expressed, put. Yeah, I feel like UPN might have been a thing. What washes away the soul from the soul, the dust of everyday life? Well, if it's Picasso, he's probably talking about art. And ooh, I can't even try to pronounce that. Any pronouncers? How about tuna? What's this? Fastener that's one letter ahead of U-bolt in the dictionary. E-nut? E-U-V? Yeah, T-nut. Maybe that is tuna. A harbor helper might be a tug, like a tugboat. Breaking Bad was on AMC, I think. A lot of channel clues today, huh? Okay, make sense. Main Boulevard through Chinatown. It might get booted. Classic cover-ups for spies. Like, can't think of anything that fits these letters, but if we're talking like about a hidden identity, a secret identity. Oh, I really like trench coats. Yeah, that's great. Whenever I think of trench coats, I think of like movies I saw when I was younger where two kids would stand on top of each other. One would stand on top of the other and they'd put a coat and a hat on. You see a trench coat and you think it's a tall guy, but it's really two kids. So Houdini had an escape act, which is a hint to the circled letters. No hints yet. Let's see if we can finish out the bottom here and then things will become clear. Early Christian meals of love and fellowship. Unwrapped with gusto. Tore or something. Accelerated, maybe sped up. Pennzoil, STP. Plane, maybe, whoops, bow. So Torat makes sense. Red side, the GOP. Kind of Zin. Is that a cab? Are we talking about Zinfandel? Is a cab a Zinfandel? Like that matters to me, as if I care. Held together in a makeshift way. Let's look over here. Ada Lovelace. Be bad, like really bad. Ostentatiously stylish. Treated unfairly, maybe that's shafted. You yearn for something, you ache for something. Maybe like you're joshing, you're razzing, you're kidding. So maybe bad is suck. Is she? Ostentatiously stylish. Also duct taped. This is agapes. Okay. So we already had the Y here, huh? What's going on here? The annual May race. The Kentucky Derby, right? But 4 letters with a Y. Female in the forest. Could be a doe. Make a break for it. Maybe you run. Airport monitor is the TSA. Let's check the downs. Shoveled stuff is dirt. Unwelcome obligation. Maybe an onus. Oh, I'm thinking of the Kentucky Derby. This is the Indy 500. If Edna O'Brien is a thing, which I don't know, but it fits. So, oh look, the circle letters are spelling Andy, D-U-F-R-E, just like this clue. Andy Dufresne. Oh, because he like dug a tunnel. Oh, shaft, trench, vent, tube, chute, duct. Yeah, in the movie, The Shawshank Redemption, he like digs through a tunnel to get out. So all these gray clues are like tunnels. This is very clever. So like without even looking at that clue, that looks like this gray would be passage, right? A police escort may offer free passage. So would this be like canal? Look, we're getting clues just based on the theme. Would that make this tunnel? Imagine. Stage a jailbreak a la Andy Dufresne. Tunnel out. Clever theme today. All right, card game with a power grab. I'm gonna guess Uno based on the letters. Makes sense. Compute. Already so soon? Would that just be Canal Street? Sizable challenge for a mover. Probably a sofa. TNT really blows up. Top of a titmouse. A tuft? Maybe. H on a frat house would be Ada. Indecency. Poor taste. Bad taste. Poor taste. Shot makers. Nurses. RNs. Wraps. Could be boas. Do we like a B right here? The swans are a septet. 7 swans, right? So wraps. Oh, maybe like that's a wrap. You end. NFL highlight reels. Probably TDs. In the area around. Safe passage is what the police officer offers. Okay, so our last clue. Fumble or bumble would be air if we like fronds. Maybe a makeshift fan is a frond. Okay, everything looks good. Let's see how we did. Oh, wait. It's not our last letter. Oh, fish fin looks a lot better, doesn't it? We had N here. Why do I think Banff has an M for some reason? Fish fin makes a lot more sense. So, let's see. Nice. Let's admire. Fish fin. This was really clever today. The Shawshank Redemption. Andy Dufresne, played by Tim Robbins. He goes through the tunnel and the canal and the passage and the tube and the chute and the vent and the trench and the shaft and the duct. Very clever. Do we have anything to learn today? I feel like there were some things we weren't sure about. First of all, we should pay our respects to the Shawshank Redemption. If you haven't seen it, did this win Best Picture? It may have been the same year as Forrest Gump, and so it did not win. Is there accolades? Film was nominated for 7 Academy Awards. Oh, I didn't know that this was a Stephen King book. See, we're learning. So it was nominated for Best Picture. Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman were nominated for Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor. Oh, at the SAG Awards. It did not win in any category at the Oscars. Was this the Forrest Gump year? If we click on this, yeah, it was Forrest Gump. So the competition was too good. I think there were some other good movies this year too. Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Still, Shawshank Redemption, a classic. Morgan Freeman, one of his first big roles. Plays Red. Maybe we have movie night one night. Can we even watch that on stream? Maybe. Well, that was fun. That was cozy. Oh, Banff. In Alberta. Wasn't there something? Oh, yeah, resort town in Alberta's Rockies. For some reason I thought there was an M in here. I think it's a very pretty place. Wow. Wow. Cool. Well, GG's. Not a bad time either. Thank you, New York Times, for the coziness.